Welcome back, Steve.
Happy 4th of July, Sam.
All our technical difficulties, they're gone. Now that people can see me, I'm looking pretty great. I'm on vacation right now, so we got a different backdrop. Um, in Washington, Yakima County, Yakima, one of the highest, if not the highest, concentration of coronavirus cases in the U.S. I am here.
Wow.
I am surviving just barely. We'll get through this. I see you still have your screwball. We went through Pendleton.
Yeah, I'm still working through it.
We went through Pendleton, Oregon, and there was a casino there, and Wonka took like $200 from me. So this one's to you, Wonka. But then, yeah, I found a different Wonka slot machine that I've never seen before, and it was a little sketchy because the Wonka machine I sat down on, there was a lady there before me, and then Annie just sat in the chair, and then she goes, "This chair's warm. Was someone here?" I'm like, "Yeah, you just sat in the chair. That lady was just there." People were in masks. They actually measured our temperature before we went in there, but that.
Now, can you smoke cigarettes in there?
There were people
if you're wearing a
smoking,
mask.
Yes, there were people smoking. I did not partake.
But at least you can kind of visualize where the corona is getting blown.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. Did not think about that. Yeah, this is our fourth installment in the Zombelina technical difficulties. Steve's got the earbuds now. Hopefully that equates to
Could you tell?
quality in the end.
Pretty sleek.
Pretty sleek. We're also changing up how we do this a little bit. We heard I think it was a Rydell out there, one of our subscribers, was complaining a little bit. I don't know where this guy's at. He could be in Cancun, Mexico. We see you out there. We know you're out there, subscribers.
Same guy who tried to give us cease and desist for the.
Oh yeah, he did. He did give us a cease and desist for that last image on the third video. But yeah, we heard the criticism. You heard he was saying I was interrupting too much, and that's probably true. We're probably losing the story a little bit with all the interruptions. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna let Steve read a full chapter, uninterrupted. People,
We'll see.
you guys are gonna get the full story here. Yeah, Maria can tell the story better than I can, and then after the fact, I can talk shit.
Yeah, we'll break it all the way down.
Yeah, so Steve, cheers. Let's cheers. Oh, cheers. Let's go into it. Tell us what's the chapter? We haven't read this part. This is brand new.
Chapter 4. It's called Escape.
Escape.
How many times have you wanted to escape while you're on vacation?
Only once. So, yeah, in the last video about I bought or I was looking shopping for a ring for Annie. I bought a ring, and I did propose. She reluctantly said yes.
And then you went and picked up a child right away.
And then we went and picked up a child. I'll grab the child. It was a little chocolate child who's sleeping. So Annie got a ring and a new puppy.
That's amazing.
This is Kiwi.
It's official.
It's
Kiwi.
official. Her name is officially Kiwi. And then we got.
All right.
She's on the ground. She was in one of the last videos. So now we have 2 children together. And I didn't want this puppy to grow up in a home that was split. This puppy deserves a 2-parent home.
Yep.
She already knows to poop and pee outside. We've had her for 2 days. A day. It's about a full day. And
huge.
Yesterday was a little rough. She peed inside twice. Today, not a single dribble inside. Oh,
I've been peeing inside my whole life.
She's been great. And she's just sleepy baby. Her and Nova get along. But yeah, so the one time I escape on this vacation, her dad's just a little weird about everything, always.
I was wondering if it was going to come down to in-laws.
Yeah, her mom's cool. Like they left, they went to Target, and then they're grabbing Popeyes for dinner because it's $2 Tuesdays or something at Popeyes, and we're gonna get
Okay.
so she's like, "Yeah, put on your kimono, drink that whiskey. Like we got some champagne later, make you mojito. We'll just hang out." Like I'm like, "Cool. Like yeah, like I'd love to use your house as my studio." Um,
Yeah.
yeah, her
I'm
dad just
still
always
back.
just says weird things. Like he pulled Annie aside and he's like, "Are you sure? Like, is this what you want?" And it's like, well,
Was there real questions?
she's been living with me for 2.5 years, and we just got a puppy together, so she wants something I got. It might be the
She should be so
she
lucky.
still wants it. But yeah, other than that, it's been we did yard work today. That was our vacation. Got a little burn. Actually, this burns from playing golf the other day, but chest hair is still nice and white. Ooh, nice V right down to it. We got this.
Yeah. I've fielded a lot of questions over the weeks now. A lot of people ask me if you're going to reveal whether you're wearing pants or not. I've people ask me every day.
Let me put this puppy down. So in the video, I was not, but in this one, I am, just in case Annie and her mom come back. So I'm not sitting there with my huge dong sitting out, and I have two women fighting over me. It'd just be a weird.
Well, it might be time to get into the book.
Yeah, I think it is.
All right, chapter 4. We're on escape. A few years ago, in a farm near the beach on the island, before I sent the cell, before I was sent to the cell, my dad tried to help me live a normal life. Here are his thoughts and his situation before I taken from him. My farm is doing all 40 acres of it. The slaughterhouse, a couple blocks from my house, it looks like a gas chamber from days of old. The blood flows and the meat is made for the zombies. I can't believe I gave in to a normal society. The zombies and the cannibals have come together as one. My beautiful daughter, her laugh makes me feel like there's some hope. She is laughing at an old Dick Van Dyke show. The TV is old, broken, but she still loves it, just the same. I live with myself, but I'm doing it for here. I think she meant her. Her mom sadly turned into a zombie. I don't talk about it. I fear she might be half zombie, but she is so young. She doesn't know, but sometimes it comes out whenever they, even if you can call them, that come out to eat. I'm going to try the sentence one more time.
Okay.
She doesn't show it, but sometimes it comes out whenever they, even if you can call them that, out to eat. I'm giving up on that sentence now.
Okay. Let's keep going. This is very hard not to interrupt. I just want everyone to know there's about 10 things I want to talk about in that first page.
I'm with it.
Um, did you say cannibals at one point? Okay, I'm done interrupting. We'll talk about that afterwards.
No one eats meat anymore because we have to keep them happy. The poor animals inside of things that have no soul. Even if she does turn, I'll let her so we can be zombies together. It's a good trade for a while. For a while, leave as much meat out as possible and they won't kill you. At least not yet, anyways. It's a good way to have them stay away for a little while. All right, it's getting good. I ran outside after the show on TV was over. I was frolicking in the flowers. I missed my mom looking at the flowers reminding me of her. Their innocence, the warmth. The sun was warm. Then I saw a hat come up on the hill I was on. I was going to run, but a green and bloody hand had me by the arm. The scream was in my throat, but the hand made me silent on my lips. He, he grabbed me. He didn't should say he grabbed me. Just says he grabbed me and put me on his shoulder. I was kicking, trying to hurt him to get free. Good job, said the zombie with the hat when the other walked up to him. I now am walking to Scientist Zeke's room. That was only a month or so ago. I cannot remember these painkillers make you forget a lot. I had to stand by as 13 zombies knocked on it. I was then thrown into a wooden chair to sit on. I looked out the barred window to see my dad a mile so away with a pickaxe in his hand. I wanted to cry. I wanted to run to the window and scream, "I'm here, come and save me." I couldn't as he kept looking at me in a sad way. He had a couple pills in his hand. I knew what those small white things were to make me forget and not feel pain. I was scared and I always am. Fear, pain, and regret is all I have now. I wish I could go out there and then hug my dad. To tell him it's okay would mean the world to me as well to him. He looks at the window and then back at me with that same sad expression. "I want to let you go, to go underground and stop this horror." He almost yelled. I was shocked. The zombies were right outside the hollow door and could probably hear everything he was saying. I got up. I caught up to him shaking. "How?" I almost whispered. "Well, we'll run away together, you and me." He said for the moment, the sad face went away. I felt relieved that I wouldn't be going alone, that he would go with me. The zombies, we knocking on the door. That's a sentence. The zombies, we knocking on the door. "Come now, child," said one of the zombies. I had no idea if the zombie was alone, if the whole group was with him. "Hide," Scientist Zeke whispered. I walked over to his small bed and hid under the rusty bed bridge platform. The space was small, but I fit. "Come in," he yelled, and then he threw the pills into his open mouth and put a syringe that he hid in his sleeve and shoved it in his jugular.
Wow.
Hardcore.
Pills and poison.
In the jugular. He then proceeded to punch him in the stomach. Spit came out of his mouth and he fell to the floor. To our hope and amazement, he was alone. He then grabbed me and we ran. He took me on his shoulders almost as a piggyback ride. I was screaming and laughing. I looked back to see my father's shocked face. I waved goodbye, but disappointingly, he didn't see it. Then we were at an old well. He grabbed the rope and pulled up an old big bucket. Then with me in it, he took me and we both jumped into the bucket. We fell into the darkness. I don't know how both of us fit, but it did. He grabbed me. This is the third time she said he grabbed me and doesn't use the past tense of grab.
Ugh.
He grabbed me before we got to the bottom and jumped 2 feet. He grabbed the rope and it stopped. "Man, my knees hurt after that jump," he said. "Come on." He yelled as he took my hand. We ran through tunnels and dust and dirt were in the air. I heard the bombs overhead, but I wasn't worried. He seemed to know where to go. Then the earth seemed to quake. We fell down a hole and crawled our way through. We had a torch with us. He found some matches on our walk up here. A piece of wood with the word bank on it. A piece of wood with the word bank on it. The rest I couldn't make out. I tried to get the dust off the ruined white dress. "We here?" I asked. "Tired of running and hiding. Yes, hon." He said, at that moment, I felt embarrassed. No one has ever said that to me. I couldn't help but blush.
Yes, hun.
He saw and smiled. Then I did too. We walked until we got to his bunker. It wasn't a long walk. We laid on the ground for a bit to get some rest. I couldn't wait for tomorrow.
That's the chapter. We made it.
That's chapter 4.
Holy shit, that was. We got new characters, and it was just a fucking train wreck. Holy shit.
Yeah.
First off, so there's. Now we have, like, cannibals involved with the zombies, and they're apparently cool because they both eat humans.
Yep.
But that's all it said about them. It just said the cannibals, and, like, who are these people? Were they cannibals? Were they weren't living underground? They had like a door. Like I'm imagining like a cottage in the middle of Yakima Valley. Like there's just a cottage over there, and just a zombie came to it. And instead of looking out the window to see like, hey, is it a whole zombie army? Like her dad was just straight up like, hey, like there's not enough to kill us both, so I'm just
Um,
I'm gonna let you
also,
get taken by the zombie.
her dad was a mile away, but she could see that he had pills in his hand.
Oh, I missed that. I'm sorry. Like I knew this
Yeah,
would be pretty rough. So this is like my third glass of whiskey, and I was struggling in that. Like I'm glad that we changed our format up a little bit though, because without the interruptions, with the interruptions, that would have been horrendous.
that's a good hour right there on that chapter.
Yeah, that was a. I feel like a fairly long chapter for Maria,
That was.
and then, but yeah, what did we get out of it? Like we got a zombie that called this girl Hun, and it made her just cream her pants. It's just like I look at you, like ready, Steve, ready? Here,
Uh,
okay, get ready to blush. Hey, Hun.
yeah.
Oh yeah, see, it's that I just smited.
It feels good, right?
Yeah, and that's the first time anyone's ever done that to you. So,
Thanks for pointing that out.
and yeah, and I like how she's just like the zombie had me on his back, and like my dad just killed himself, but I was having fun at the same time, so I was crying and I was laughing. It was like a piggyback. It was a piggyback ride. It was oh no, and then oh, but hey, Dad, hi, like just waving, but he didn't see me wave. Like he knows that I'm gonna go and have a great life with this zombie. I write fan fictions about zombies having sex with me, so like this is really my end goal. The zombie didn't eat me, but I hope he eats me.
Yeah. Me and Jacob Berkland, we used to watch zombie porn back in the day together.
Oh, shout out!
And
Is he subscribed yet?
pretty bad. Say that one more time.
Is Jacob subscribed yet?
No, we'll get him subscribed for now.
Okay, I think he'd appreciate this.
I think so too. Now that he did have a thing for sexual zombies.
Oh,
So
Maria really didn't sexualize the zombie too much. I might have been putting words in her mouth, but like when you say
I liked it.
"Hey, hun," and then she blushes, and then like, yeah, there's something going on there, something more.
The problem is Scott. Once again, it always comes back to Scott. Scott's not very loving. He's a very hateful man. I mean, I see that. I see that.
Um, there was a article, like I always look for Scott's name when I'm reading like news article comments, and there was one the other day, and I can't remember exactly what it was on. Um, but I looked for Scott. Maybe it was the fact that in South Dakota, not requiring masks at Mount Rushmore on Friday when President was there, um, and they're just everyone's just like, oh yeah, the liberals, and I was like, this is up Scott's alley. And so here's the update on Scott. I didn't see any comments for him, so I was like, I'm gonna go check out Scott's Facebook.
Yep.
Scott no longer has a Facebook. It's gone. Maria's still there, and I searched Maria's friends.
Wow.
Scott is wiped off Facebook.
About time.
You know what though? Like, just think of how crazy this is. We live in a infinite world, infinite galaxy, big universe. I was talking with like Annie's dad the other day about like how the Snake River. So I actually, when I proposed to Annie, it was near some waterfalls in Idaho, but I stopped beforehand at a historical mark.
Idaho was the spot, huh?
Idaho was the spot. Yeah, I didn't want
Not
didn't want a lot of people there, but these waterfalls were beautiful. But get this, like Annie goes, "Oh, there's a historical marker there." I slammed on my brakes because like there's no cars there. This area is really pretty. Like it's big cavern, probably 100 feet down, and then there's a river. It's just very pretty. And so I stopped and I did it, and she was shocked. She blacked out. She didn't remember anything what I said. She just kept saying, "Is this real? Is this real?" Um, but it turns out where I proposed was where Evil Knievel tried to jump this fucking cavern. So it turns out it was probably the best spot that I could have ever done it.
That's something you'll take with you for life.
Yeah, Her Instagram post,
That's
she posted a picture of the ring and she said, "Evil Knievel jump site." And yeah, so it might not have been like up in a hot air balloon or anything, but can you beat Evil Knievel?
no, you can't.
He wasn't successful at the jump. He fell into the river, but he survived.
That's what the people wanted, though.
And you know what? That's probably how our marriage is gonna go. Maybe it's not successful, but we'll both survive it. I can say that. Annie, don't watch this video. Don't listen. Skip that part. Okay,
Very good.
back to the book. Can you just you read it, so like you were paying attention to it. Can you just kind
Sometimes I just go into like an autopilot mode when I read, and I'm just reading, and I'm not really obtaining the information. I'll be straight out with that right now. I picked up on some things.
can you give me like
A lot of it.
like tell me like go back and give like a synopsis of that chapter because what else do I talk about on that chapter? I know it was a wildfire. I know it was awful, but
The
there
zombies
was one
and the
part where I was
cannibals
touching myself.
came together as one. My beautiful daughter, her laugh makes me feel like there's some hope as she is laughing at old Dick Van Dyke Show. So they're watching
That's what I caught that too,
Like,
and it's kind of
the
like
daughter,
that.
but it's not her daughter.
Oh, sorry, I keep interrupting you, but I'm a little drunk. But
I think-
Carl Reiner died today, and I'm fairly certain that he was on the Dick Van Dyke Show. It was kind of those weird. He was not set on the name Kiwi. I think Kiwi is a fucking adorable name for this little puppy. And Annie, I think she was really set on naming the dog herself because I had Nova before she came. Nova's 4 now. We've been dating coming up
What's
on
your
4
dog?
years. And so I think she really wanted to name the dog, but Kiwi, everyone's just been loving it. And then this morning we were watching the news and it was talking about a lasagna lady in Washington. She was on like the morning show talking about how she
Okay.
and the lasagna she sells, she gives back to the community. And so then, like, Good Morning America is like, oh, here's a $10,000 check for your community food bank. And then also, we're going to donate 24,000 kiwis to this food bank. Not any other food. It was just straight up kiwis. And I was like, Annie, if this isn't a sign, like, neither of us believe in God, but, like, that's a fucking sign. And then they pulled out a bowl of kiwis. I said, this dog's name is Kiwi. And
All right. Just don't donate that dog. Keep that dog.
yeah, we'll keep it. And then I
All right.
made a comment earlier because her like I said, her dad's been a little weird about like everything, just trying to be protective. And so we were like doing yard work at her dad's place, and she was in the garage and like pulled a hose down, and it like smacked her in the face, and left like a little black and blue, and her eye was getting big, and I was like, motherfucker, your dad's gonna think I fucking beat you now. So like that was
Yeah. In February, we were out in Seattle, and hadn't something similar happened then too?
I don't remember that. I don't know if
I,
But yeah, she could vouch for it. And I was like, so I told her that. I was like, I bet your dad thinks I'm beating you now. And then I also made an offhand comment to her. I was like, I kind of gaslit you into the name Kiwi. I just kept telling people like, hey, Kiwi, Kiwi. And people just kept loving it. So like she had to just kind of take it on. And then she told her dad that. She's like, oh yeah, Sam said this. He was gaslighting me to the name Kiwi. And I was like, oh my God. Like, don't tell your dad that I'm gaslighting you. This is not what we need to tell this man that's already protective. And yeah, Lonnie's harmless, but I'm very big ego, so I want everyone to love me, and he likes me, and he just wants what's best for his little girl. It's his one true daughter. Kyle MacLachlan, the actor of Portlandia, he's Portlandia, Dune, Twin Peaks. He's his stepson. Fun fact for everyone else out there. I know Steve knows that. Actually, yeah, I took a picture of his 2019 Christmas card, so I'll prove it to everyone. I just took that today. I love whenever we come out here. I always take pictures of Kyle's Christmas cards just to show people. There they are on like the Great Wall of China. Here, let me get this bigger on my picture. Yeah, there's Kyle MacLachlan and his family.
well, that's adorable.
There's his son just doing things. So yeah, it's true. Yeah, Lonnie and Annie. Even though he spelled Annie's name with an IE, and that's not spelled, but it's whatever. That's why I'm gonna marry Annie because of Kyle. But yeah, so Yeah, Dick Van Dyke. I don't know. We got way off topic. Sorry, Maria.
Yeah,
Talk
you
about
have
here,
a
but
lot going on in your life right now, and I wouldn't want to overlook those details.
yeah, I mean, we haven't set a date. It's gonna be a 10-year engagement, but she got a big old rock on her finger now. And the crazy thing is, I looked at it and it is fucking gorgeous. Um, it's like a carat diamond just in a gold band, so it's just very classy, very classical. But so I warned her because I did a 4 crown hold instead of like a 6 crown hold for the diamond, and they warned me um, that since it's an oval diamond, it could possibly chip if you're not like careful and like you're banging it on things. And so like,
Well, that's on them.
she had that in her mind, and she was looking at this diamond, and it had like a gouge out of it too. And so I was like, what the fuck? I didn't notice that because I never looked that closely. So I called the jeweler back because it was like a local place of mine, and like they're standing by it and they're gonna replace it, and she'll probably get an even bigger diamond that I won't have to pay for because that shit's expensive. And
Smart.
yeah, yeah, any smart.
What's the rule when it comes to buying the ring? Is it like a 1 month pay?
I
Is
thought
what
it
you're
was
supposed to
three
spend on the
month
ring?
pay, and
3 month pay?
yeah, she didn't get that. I make a lot of money, and she did not get 3 month pay. She got probably a month and a half.
I can't believe it. It seems irresponsible.
She got more like I could have bought a couple Honda Accords, like 3 or 4, maybe 5 or 6, like old Honda Accords. I was like, this is like full car, but I got a bonus, and then with Corona, we're not traveling, so like things kind of worked out, and my car's paid off now, so that's extra $500 a month. It didn't hurt.
What would you rather have? When you guys get married, would you rather have a ring or a 90,000 mile Honda Accord?
I think the ring's beautiful, so she can keep the ring.
Well, I'm talking about you.
I'm just gonna have like a pretty simple band. Mine will cost like a tenth of what hers costs, if that. Probably
Okay.
20th of what hers costs.
All right.
But yeah, she's money hungry. She wants a bigger diamond because she said, "Oh, maybe if we take this in, what if we drop another 5,000 on it? How big of a diamond can we get then?" I'm like, "Woman, I guess that's all you care about. You're acquiring a house, you're acquiring a dog, and now you
Yeah.
want a diamond."
What's the state laws in North Dakota? Is that house is as good as hers, right?
It probably is, yeah. She's lucky.
You've had that house for a little while now.
Yeah, 4 years. So we've been dating almost. How the yeah. I mean, she's put a lot of money and time and effort into it, so I don't feel too bad.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll give her some
I
credit.
like her. Yeah, I did tell her that she's got to sign a prenup for the house and for the dog.
Is that real?
That I mean, maybe not the house, but the dog. I would 100% put a prenup on Nova. She's not little Kiwi. Kiwi can go either way. She'll do her time at each parent's house, but Nova is 100% a daddy's girl.
I like that.
Well, I think we're going on like 25 minutes, maybe even 30. I'm not quite possible. Like
Yeah, I don't know.
4th
Maybe
of
we cut some
July,
of this
4th
out.
episode special. Everyone out there,
God bless USA.
hey, let's get it up to 25 subscribers. I see we've only got like 6 views on our last video. What the hell is that about, everyone? Watch the video at least
It's
2 times each.
the
See, that's
quality,
including
the
you.
quality, the viewers will come with the quality, and the quality is going up, and
That's
so is
true.
my BAC.
On Reddit, there was an Ask Reddit a couple days ago, and it was like, "What's an obscure YouTube channel that you can put, or that's out there that I should watch?" And it already had 15,000 upvotes, but I just commented Steven Sam's Hidden Treasures, and at that point we got like 2 or 3 more subscribers. So maybe someone found it. Maybe they did. We're a hidden treasure. We're a hidden treasure ourselves, Steve. Did you ever think about that?
Yeah, when it comes to the grand scheme of things, I mean, people know about me where I live now, but we're talking to the whole world at this point.
Oh, you know
We
who
are
we
good
should give a
friends.
shout out to? Who I know she thinks you're a hunk. Kara.
Kara, what's up?
Subscriber.
I
Annie,
appreciate that ride home. I appreciate that ride home, Kara. I'll
did
never forget that.
did I tell you Annie was texting Kara because she like got her onto our site and Kara said that she was gonna watch all our videos because it was her new favorite thing. And Annie said they're hilarious. Watch them. And I looked at Annie and I said, "You haven't even watched them. You're not watching them. How can you like act like these are the funniest things that you've ever seen? That you love them all and you're not even paying attention." But thank you, Kara, for watching this.
Yeah, I got a lot of people at work I tell this about, and some people think it's weird. I don't understand that. A lot of other people think it's cool. Shout out Pierce. Shout out Frank.
Pierce,
Love
Frank,
you guys forever.
love you guys.
The real OGs.